Well, Studio Wildcard have done this. This is a bit of a surprise, but they have released a massive patch on a Sunday. This update is gonna be changing a lot of stuff with the game, fixing a lot of stuff with the game, and we're gonna go through everything. For anyone that wants to enjoy Lost Colony but feels that they can't enjoy Lost Colony because of the issues, this update has a lot of that stuff fixed, which we will be reading through today. And hopefully, you know, such a good idea, the DLC, it just needs those fixes and those changes to make it a little bit more playable for your ARK community. Now, as always, if you guys do enjoy today's video and get all the news you need to know, make sure to drop a like and subscribe because it really does support the channel as always. And let's get in with the patch notes. Just reading Lost Colony there makes me happy because I have been waiting so long. I mean, you know, obviously I run the LoadedCrysis cluster and there's so many issues and people come to me and I'm just like, I'm sorry, right now, this is just a wildcard issue. So, fixed boss fight timing out after 1 hour when you still have time left on the current stage. Massive. Added additional locations for resource cache spawning. Fixed resource cache sometimes spawning in the air. Fixed trees growing back near structures in some areas. Fixed terminals deleting items inside on server restart. Fix for trophies not dropping for Dreadmare taming. And fix multiple Lost Colony mesh holes. As for the boss fight, here we go. Fixed ascending immediately when controlling a thrall. Fix incorrect on-screen mission text appearing during the Lost Queen fight in single player. Fix teleporting into the mesh when outside the terminal area when teleported into the boss fight. Fixed red element node explosion VFX appearing again when coming into render range, and fixed the Lost Queen flag turning into a Lost King flag when picked up. As for the thralls, they fixed Lost Colony boss fight thralls sometimes not displaying weapons. Fixed Lost Colony boss fight thrall melee mini boss will no longer be able to move while stunned. Thralls can no longer be tracked in the gene scanner. Thralls should play the right animations when mounted. Thrall Warden no longer resets shield countdown when uncontrolling. As for the skills, Skill Master of Tools no longer triggers on blueprints. Wisp of Injury can no longer access inventory while in Wisp form. Skill Beast in Turret should now keep Compy from attacking you. Skill Ambush and Strike no longer triggers on every strike. Can no longer be picked up from Tech Punch when using the Spectral Mount ability. Fix desync when carried by the crab while in Spectral Mount is active, and can no longer attach feline form cat to pet stand. As for the Gloom, they did say lots was going to be changing with the Gloom, but they fixed the invisibility causing chibi pets to get larger, fixed Gloons continuing to fire if you unequip during the I-beam, and fixed Gloon's position on the Gigantopithecus. The companion bed should now work correctly on the Oasisaur. Wild carnivores should again gain health when harvesting corpses. Fixed an issue where companions' whistles would look duplicated in inventory. Turrets now aggro basilisk when buried. Should now be able to access Drakelin horde chest correctly. Osidon now clears Rider after taming stage. Now for the Auroriax, they fixed the Auroriax T-posing when flying around a server. I've seen that so many times. It no longer loses its collision from being hit by snowballs, and fixed the babies meshing when picked up in the saddle baskets on server. The Soul Win, they put the Slow Win. How dare they call it the Slow Win? Poor little Soulwind, that's so mean. Slash Malwin, so Soulwind Glacial Serenity buff now persists on server restart when leaving and returning in single player. Soulwind slash Malwin with gamepad should no longer auto slide after jumping. Fixed Soulwind over level 150 giving primitive Volpite. They should now give Volpite based on the current level in relation to max allowed level. The Stego is no longer immune to the Giga Desperus, remember when I said that, execution skill. Dana Sutures no longer teleports across the map, and fixed a typo in Revenant Direwolf name. As for the Outpost changes, should not be able to do Outpost missions with possessed thralls. Outpost creatures should now be teleported back into the Outpost area more consistently when knocked off. City Outpost structure and thralls no longer spawn outside mission bounds. And finally, the male turkey costume no longer makes beards and eyes invisible. Fix male beard clipping into chin on custom faces. Dinos should no longer wander off when whistled the stop command. Fixed broken VFX on tech spear when blocking. Fixed FPS drop when a large number of fertilized eggs are dropped on the floor. Wasteland makeshift megalab element recipes no longer get a ×6 yield bonus. Improved tech spear controls at a lower FPS. Fixed the mech MRLM rocket impact VFX. Fixed an issue where you get kicked away when you jump out of a battle rig's passenger seat. Fixed supply crate beam VFX when they touch water. Gamepad fix multi-use will when stick sensitivity is 20 or lower. Cryo Hospital will no longer instantly heal dinos. Can no longer attach a zombie dodo to a medical stand and give blood packs. Infinite blood packs. Fixed some red element recipes not being craftable in the Mega Lab. Fixed glider movement not functioning correctly after restart. Fixed light from crystals popping in abruptly. Fixed light direction on ceiling steam light. Fixed paintbrush breaking while painting. Valgero boss will no longer appear outside the arena. Ragnarok, they fix missing waterfall sound effects, and they fixed a couple of crashes and fixed a couple of exploits. So yeah, it's been a pretty massive update, and this is all now available on the game, and I'm hoping this sorts out a lot of the stuff that you guys have been waiting for, because I know it has been very frustrating. I really love Lost Colony, and I've had a lot of fun with it, but I do notice a lot of people that don't play it while they're waiting for fixes, and whilst I don't think this is everything, it's still a massive step in the right direction. So thank you very much for watching today's video. If you did enjoy it, drop a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.